or entire the 1 month, the type of production taking will be of same type. Okay, it is a job shop production. The section operates 10 shifts per week. In a week, the section is working for 10 hours per shift. That means HSH is 8 hours, 8 shifts per week. Okay. And how many hours per week? The number of hours per shift average 8. And the average production rate of each machine is 17 units per hour. Find weekly production capacity of turret lathe. So the production capacity is the NSW HSH RP. Please just try to go through this once again. Please kindly read. I think any problems are there, I can explain it. Varun, anyone of you please read this?
Sir?
Anyone of you read this problem? The simple problem. One sentence you read and tell me. A turret lathe section has 6 machines. N is equal to and all devoted to a production of same part. That means it is a job shop production. The section operates 10 shifts per week. So that means the shift SW is 10 and it works for 8 hours per shift. That means SH is 8 and the production rate for each machine is 17 units per hour. That means rate of production is 17. Definitely the production capacity is NSW HSH RP is equal to 8,160 units per week. Kindly go through this. Any problems are there, you please ask me. These are the type of problems you will be coming across. And you are having the piece of paper and the pen with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Kindly write down some questions, the assignment questions which are repeatedly asking, so that you can form the question and you can prepare the answers yourself. Please write.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Explain the different type of productions.
And,
Explain different type of productions. So I told you already, the job shop production, the mass production, and
mass production, sir.
yeah, mass production, job shop production, and
Batch production.
yeah, these are the 3 different type of productions. Okay, and you can explain them. Next question: what is automation? Kindly keep all these questions, assignment questions. This will be very, very important for the test point of view as well for the final examination point of view. What is automation? What is automation? Yes, explain the different type of automations. What is automation? Explain the different type of automations. Or the second question itself, or explain the limitations and advantages of
limitation.
Explain the limitations and advantages of
in the same question, sir.
Huh?
Same question, number 2 only.
Yes, same question. In
Yes,
this way. Explain okay. The limitations and advantages of.
Yes, sir.
Limitations and advantages of different type of automations. Different types of automations. So here In the beginning, I told the fixed automation, flexible automation, programmable automation. There was a graph had given fixed automation. Here, the varieties of production I am going to take will be very, very limited. The quantity of product will be maximum. Correct? No, the quantity of product will be maximum. And throughout the service of its life, the industry will not be changing its automation, so that it is called fixed automation. There will not be much more advanced changes in the automations, because as per the requirement of the customers, the production type cannot be changed, because whatever the machine configurations, the material configurations, automations, linkages, all these are made will be a particular type of product only, so that we are not going to do any changes. Here the quantity will be maximum. The limitation is that it is not possible to change over to different type of productions. The advantage is maximum quantity we can take. In a flexible automation, as an indicate, it is flexible in nature. That means a small flexibility will be provided for change over to a limited type of productions. By small change in the machine setup, machine configurations, and some other small changes we can do, and we can change over the production. But since we are going to change over the production, the varieties of product we can take can be maximum as compared to the fixed automation, and the limited quantity we can take. The production quantity will be less as compared to the fixed automation. And programmable automation, as the name indicated, is programmable. So many softwares and so many computer softwares programs are involved in this. Definitely, the varieties of product we can take will be maximum. The quantity will be limited. Okay, these are the limitations, advantages of different type of productions. These are the automations. Okay. Next, please write down. What are the reasons for automation? What are the reasons for automations? Already I have given you 9 important points. Reasons for automation. Please remember, you are not going to do any change with the title. The content can be changed. The titles are 9: to increase the labor productivity, to reduce the labor cost, to mitigate the effect of labor shortage, to reduce or eliminate the routine manual and critical tasks, to improve the work safety of the workers, and to improve the production quantity, and to reduce the manufacturing lead time, to accomplish the process that cannot be done manually, to avoid high cost of non-automation. These are the 9 important headings. Under them, I repeatedly told. Once again, if it is required, anyone have doubt, I can explain them later. Okay, these are the different, or these are the reasons for going for automation. Please write other next one. Explain. Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Explain strategies of automation.
Explain.
Strategies of automation. 10 strategies which I had given. Once again, if it is required, I'll explain. Explain 10 strategies of automation. So strategies means what are the basic principle orientation on which the automation will be working. Very simple way. The first strategy is specialization of operation. The specialization of operation is that a specific machine, a specific worker will be assigned a specific job, so that they can able to give more maximum production output. That is what the policy is. The specialization of operation. The second one is combined operation. Wherever it is possible, combine the operations so that number of workstations can be reduced. Very simple example I had given in the beginning. In a lathe, I wanted to do a plane turning and threading. In one workstation, one workshop, what they are doing, they are going to do only the plane turning and remove and keep it over the next lathe, so that they are going to do the threading operation. But you can please remember the work handling time, work fixing time, all these will be different for the different machines. Definitely what happens, the non-working or non-operation time will be increased. To avoid this, in a single lathe, one can do a plane turning as well as the threading, so that we can able to do a combined operations. If you do the combining of operation, what happens? The number of workstations can be reduced and the floor space will be reduced. Non-operation time will be reduced. That is what the strategy is. And simultaneous operation. Simultaneous operation is one on a single job on a machine. More than two operations will be done at a time, sequentially, not one or the other at a time. The two operations or more operations will be done on the part, that will be called as the simultaneous operation. And integration of operations. Integration of operation is integrating the two machines. For example, once a part is completed in one work center or one machine, that will be carried to the next machine. So to do that, a worker is required, he has to orient the part, and he has to take the part to the next machine. The non-operation time will be increased. So to avoid this, we can have a conveyor, some kind of automated devices which will be conveying the part from one machine to the other machine. That will be called as integration of operation. And the next one, increased flexibility. The flexibility will be increased. That means any machine or any system, any small changes required, it must be flexible enough to change its configuration. So that is increased flexibility. The next one is improved material handling and storage. So improved material handling and storage, that is in between you can see that if it is two machines are integrated together, the machine, the part which is oriented in one machine will be in the different orientation, and the part which is oriented in other machine will be in the different orientation. Okay, and the time cycle, the operating time required at A machine may be different and B machine may be different. So by having effective work handling and the part handling devices and the storage, which can effectively utilize the plant maximum. So that is what the meaning is: improved material handling and storage and online inspection. So the inspection will be done normally once after completing the part, it will be withdrawn from the machine and thoroughly the inspection will be done, and again it will be sent to the next machine. So like this, what happen in between the two machines, the time required, the availability of time will be increased because of the manual operations. So while the work is progressing in the machine itself, the testing is done online. Any problems are there, those will be recurred on the machine itself, so that the rejections will be reduced and the non-operation time will be reduced and the testing can be totally eliminated. That is what the meaning of online inspection. So these are the strategies of automation. Okay, all you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the next, please write, define the terms. Please write, define the terms. Under this heading, kindly all of you read. Define the terms.
Yes, sir.
Production rate,
Rate,
production capacity,
capacity,
utilization and availability. You are feeling any difficulty in understanding the subject?
no, sir.
Kindly let me know. My request is, should not waste the time. Whatever we are discussing here, the platform has to give you enough time to understand, so that you need not to go for any kind of preparations. Here only you have to do the preparation, digest and prepare everything, so that you can put maximum amount of time in other subject. It is one of the simple subjects. Utilization and availability,
Availability,
manufacturing lead time,
Manufacturing lead time.
Manufacturing lead time. Work in process. Work in process.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the important things from this chapter. Try to go through them. And one problem I did. You can see the first problem and the second